In early 2025, Nepal saw protests calling for the restoration of the monarchy, a return to rule by a king. While supporters remain a minority, they argue that the country was better off under royal leadership, criticizing today's political system as corrupt and the economy as faltering. This raises the question, why was the monarchy abolished in the first place? And what is driving calls for its return now? How are monarchy and republic different? A monarchy is a form of government where a king or queen holds sovereign power. In the modern era, however, most monarchies have evolved into constitutional systems, where the royal figure serves largely as a symbolic head of state, without direct involvement in political decision-making. Japan and the United Kingdom are notable examples. However, there are still countries, such as Saudi Arabia, where the king or queen holds actual power. A republic is a system of government without a king, where leaders are elected by the people. While most countries were once monarchies, republics were created to address the problems associated with absolute rule. This transition also led to the development of constitutional monarchies. Currently, most countries are republics. How did the monarchy in Nepal begin and end? In the late 18th century, various tribes in Nepal united to establish the Shah dynasty, forming a full-fledged monarchy. In the 1990s, Nepal transitioned to a constitutional monarchy, which weakened the king's power. Then, Crown Prince Dipendra, angered over family issues, shot and killed the king and 8 other royal family members before taking his own life in the royal massacre. This incident shocked the Nepalese people, and public dissent mounted when King Gyanendra, who ascended the throne after the incident, appeared to have reverted to an absolute monarchy. Protests against the monarchy continued as a result, and in 2008, Nepal officially became a republic. Then why do people want a king again? Most people calling for the restoration of the monarchy in Nepal today are those who are dissatisfied with the current republican system. They are dissatisfied with the corrupted politicians and economic deterioration. Of course, the pro-monarchy movement isn't the mainstream in Nepal, but a movement centered on certain political factions. One of the forces leading it is religious people with strong Hindu beliefs. They share the common trait of being part of the Nepalese upper caste, a social hierarchy system that India has influenced. They place great importance on the fact that Nepal was a Hindu nation during the monarchy. Among rural and low-income communities, there is a notable nostalgia for the monarchy, with many arguing that today's politicians lack competence and that life was more orderly under royal rule. Surprisingly, this sentiment is also shared by some young people in their 20s.